here's the service manual, guys, for my YZ125 2024. These are the adjustments I've already done. So the main jet, I've went bigger, 162. The pilot jet stock was 75. I dropped it to 72. It did nothing. And everyone was making comments on the couple videos back, and everyone recommended a 55. So I'm going to drop this down to a 55. The needle clip here is in number 2 spot. I have that in a number 1. I had a 72 with a 1. I was trying to lean up the idle and the quarter throttle. I just keep fouling plugs probably every 20 minutes. It's been super frustrating. All right, guys, today's tip is we're going to be working on my 2024 YZ125. It is the motocross version, and I'm having lots of issues with I'm fouling plugs. So quarter throttle, idle to quarter throttle, it just, plugs up, and when I go to take off, it's just like, 90% of the time it's fouling a plug, a spark plug. Maybe I get 20 minutes ride time, that's it. So I'm going to show you guys how to swap out this. I've already done the pilot and the main jet, and I've done the needle position. I'm just going to keep working with my pilot jet right now. So I'm going to go down even more. And if you see right here, there's 2 Allen screws right there. This is before, you see that? That's before the carburetor. And then there's one right back there. That's after the carburetor. I'm going to loosen this up, and I won't even have to take anything apart. I'll be able to turn that out and access it. And the only trick is that I can tell you is if you go like this, that'll bring this cable in close that comes in right at the top, and I'll have enough room where I can access that without taking all this crap off, pulling out all my hoses and making a mess. So watch this. And when you guys are loosening this up, make sure you go all the way, because it's a rubber boot, and just a little bit will make that thing really difficult to turn. So here. And last time I did this, I actually took this all the way off. There we go. Make it nice and loose. Okay, so there's that. Now I will do this, you guys. I will just kind of pull up on these hoses just to give me a little extra breathing room. So you can see that right in there. See, I got a little bit there. This cable, so I want the slack, I can feel it moving on that. Now, I'm gonna go like this. Just a little bit more. Okay, move that little guy. And let's see the hose. Oh, I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. Handlebar goes far left. Now I got that cable up there that runs down inside my carb, and I moved that over, and now I can get full adjustment. There we go. Okay, so 17 millimeter. This will take, oh yeah, shut your fuel off. If you don't, it'll just come pouring out, and you're gonna lose a little bit of gas, everything that's in your float bowl. And remember, this is aluminum, so you don't have to go tight, you don't have to go crazy. You see the gas coming out right now? And I'm running a 32-to-1 gas mixture. And I'm doing 1 gallon race gas, 3 gallons, 91 octane, no ethanol. So I kind of increased my octane on the bike, thinking maybe that would help. It's every 20 minutes I'm fouling a plug. Very frustrating, very frustrating. Okay, got my plug out. It's nice and clean. This bike probably only has, 5 hours on it. It's been, I'm eating up $15 plugs like crazy. It's crazy. All right, pilot jet. So here's the pilot jet, you guys. This is a 58, and I was gonna put a 55 in like everybody recommended, but I don't know, that just is such a dramatic drop. I think I'll just put this in, and then we'll fire it up and see what it does. So my float bowl is off. I'm gonna set my clean jet right there, my pilot. And now, oh, that's right. I had to take this off. I should be an expert at this because I've done it so much already. So to access that with a screwdriver, you gotta pull your chain guard off. Am I killing you with the light? You can see right up in here, you guys, there's your main jet and your pilot. And here's the pilot I just got out. It's a 72. And everyone has said go to a 55. I'm just like nervous. So I'm gonna do a 58. So here we go. So right up, let's see, I gotta get down. Make sure you don't cross these threads because everything is aluminum. And maybe the jets are copper, but I mean, it's just bring it up snug and that's good. Or you'll strip it out and then you'll be like, oh crap. Okay, so there, that's in. And then I'm gonna just tilt this carburetor one last time. Okay. Up snug, okay. Here's my plug. Boys are all riding around on their Stasic. Okay, so that's it. Do you guys see how all the hoses and all that? I mean, it was a little bit of a struggle. You didn't see that on the camera, but we got it. Same thing when you guys put your bottom plug in. You're just gonna go, see I'm up snug like that. I'm gonna go, oh wait, I didn't get a good, that's it. So now you go like this, boom, your carburetor's back into position, and there's little guides on the carburetor that tells you that. And all I have to do is just kind of go like that with my hoses. Just take that slack out. See the cable right here? This is good. See how that's bent? So straighten that out and you push that while you go back up. And then to make sure your slide works, you can grab your throttle. Here the slide is dropping right down into position. All right, so we'll tighten this up, we'll fire it up, see hopefully we got it. So I'm gonna retighten these clamps, you guys. See that little spacer right there? That's kind of like a little guide. I always kind of bring it right up to that. You see that moving in there with the camera? See that little spacer? Yeah, I think so. So that's about how much slack I end up going. So you see this coming in. And then I'm gonna do the back. And the back one I had to take all the way off. I don't know, that seems right there. I'm not going any more than that. Okay, that's good. There's another one back here, you guys. That back one, I'm pushing on the back side of it with my fingers, so that way the screws will reconnect. And I can feel it going in right now. And I'm just gonna get this tight. And just like that, you guys, we did the pilot jet. Even with my struggles, I bet you it probably took us, what, 15 minutes? I mean, it would have been less than that if I had the right tools. It's like, oh man, I forgot how much 8mm I need. And so I actually bought some 8mm.
For the two-stroke, you haven't had a two-stroke in forever.
Forever, yeah, it's just, I mean, they're all the same. I don't know. I guess the 4-strokes are, I guess I've gotten spoiled. They're so easy, they just idle and run. My 2002 YZ125, man, that thing ran like a champ. I took it to Washougal motocross track. It was a Fox invite only. And I was down jumping that big downhill. If anybody knows what Washougal's like, it's the same one with Trey Kennard broke his femur on. And I was doing no footers off that. And people were like, you're crazy. And I felt like I was on fire that day. It was awesome. Anyways, that's a good tip, I guess. And then we're just putting on the chain guard right here, you guys. Final little touch. And I've stripped these out too. You just kind of go, everything's just up snug. Don't get a big wrench. Just up snug, and that's good. All right, let's fire this up. Put away the tools. Okay, you guys, yeah, sorry, I got to use this bench because I'm short too. Being that I dropped down to a 58 on my pilot, I might have to adjust my air screw. It's going to run leaner, and so right now I'm set at 2.5 turns out. Maybe I'll go 3, but this is what the screwdriver's for. And that little air screw, you guys, is right there. See the tip? Right down there where my head of my screwdriver is. That's my air screw. All right, we'll turn this on. Oh, when you turn these things off, you have to drain the bowl. Just dump your bike over, and pretty soon you'll see gas pouring out. Is your gas coming out yet? Couple drips. There we go. Okay, so now the carburetor has been refilled with gasoline. And choke's on. You can tell that Michael and I are about the same size. I almost wish I would have gotten 85 except for I'm fat. That sounds better. Before, the idle was just like crazy high, even though I was adjusting it. keep our fingers crossed. I've been telling Michael, you guys, I always put my hand on this muffler, and I wait until I actually until I can feel heat coming out of that. And when you're jetting, you don't want to just go out there and be like, bah, because you might be too lean and you don't want to blow up your bike. So just take it easy. Sounds nice and crisp, I like that. He likes the camera, he likes the showboat. I don't know where he got that from. So I'm gonna take this mic off so you don't hear that real loud whine. Hey, drop in the comment if you guys like these mics. These are DJI mics I got off of Amazon for like 260 bucks. And so far we absolutely love them. I mean, I got the bike running and you're gonna hear the sound quality. All right, I'm gonna kill this. So right here, you guys, I'm listening to my idle. To me, it sounds like it's a little high. So I'm gonna come over here. This here, the upper screw is your idle screw. There it comes down. Here it coming down now. There, see how that's, you want it to where it's just barely idling before it dies. Here it's dropping off. So I might have to make an adjustment again. I like that, that's a good sound. All right, I'm gonna rip it around again and we'll see where we're at. To me, I felt like I had a bog. If you heard it, it was right by the barn. It was like that, and that's not good. Try it. I always wanted to be a nitro circus guy, but I got too old, too quick, and too fat. I'm just smelling the smoke. It doesn't smell burnt. It still smells kind of rich to me. So we're just letting it idle, because this is where I was having trouble. Let it idle for a few minutes. As soon as I got back on the pipe, it was like, like it was dying. So let's try it again. Okay, I think we got it. So you can see there it didn't bog down. It didn't blow out a bunch of smoke. I'll have to look at the video. I can pull a wheel all the way up in 5th gear without touching the ground. You're probably wondering why I'm not wearing my helmet. You probably should be wearing your helmet. But I'm getting deaf because I'm old and I can't hear that bike, and I want to make sure I didn't hear something pinging in that motor. So be safe. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next tip. Hey, you guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and we're going to have giveaways. The faster this channel goes up, the more stuff we're going to give away. Thank you.